Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 15568 Northwest St. Andrews Drive here in Portland. We're located just to the left of the doorway. If you lose track of your cleanout, this first window to the left of the doorway, I guess it's probably the only window, the first window pane you come to, it is directly in line with that middle line going down the window pane. We've got a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Off we go. And I zeroed out the foot counter there at the bottom of the cleanout. I just made a transition there over to PVC pipe. It looks, we may be belling out there to 4-inch. We'll take a second look at that at the end. It looks like it did, but
got a perfect day to do that.
going through some standing water here. We'll have a better look at that when we come out at the end. What I'm not seeing is a bunch of debris buildup in the area. And when you got bellies in plastic pipe, which have very smooth pipe walls, bellies become they're not insignificant, but they even significant bellies still take a particular storm of events to actually act up on you, especially in plastic pipe that's very smooth versus rough pipe walls you'd have in concrete or cast iron, where the blockage does not break loose very easily on its own. But that area there showed almost no debris buildup whatsoever. So we'll take a second look at it as we come back. We've reached the main here at 54 feet. We're going to let the whole line drain out here for just a moment before reeling back in. We're also going to go locate the terminus while the pipe drains out. Now we located the camera head successfully. The line terminates at the main out here on St. Andrews Drive. The line comes out to the left of the front door and then it crosses underneath the driveway. There is a manhole. If you're looking at the front of the house from the street, there's a manhole that's straight out from kind of the front right or the right side of the driveway. It ties right into the manhole there, in case you're curious where the line goes. But much of it does cross underneath the driveway. And the line here is just about done draining out. There's just a slight trickle going through the pipe now. We'll go back here and take a look at this belly. Now, and like I was saying earlier, bellies in plastic pipe versus bellies in concrete or cast iron are two completely different animals altogether. You get to take advantage of head pressure in a different way of plastic pipe because the walls are so smooth they don't grip the debris. So even if you can develop a blockage in those areas, by the time you fill up 35, 40 feet of pipe with water, you get a lot of pressure pushing on that blockage, and in many cases it just pushes it right on through. So you got a minor belly here that dissipates out, or at least it appears minor. We haven't gone through the whole thing yet, but that dissipates out at 39 feet. So far here we're sitting just over a 1/4 inch of standing water right there. We're getting closer to a 1/2 inch. And I don't even start considering repairs on bellies in plastic pipe like this until there's at least 1 inch of standing water for around 10 feet. And where I've also got plenty of buildup that shows me the line's actually clogging or having a very hard time draining through that area. Now this one here stretches from around 31 feet to 39 feet. At its worst point, you don't even quite have a 1/2 inch of standing water. It's somewhere between a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch of standing water, which in the world of bellies is very minor. And the important thing is, when you get up to the start of the belly, that's where you get most of your debris evidence. There is not a speck of debris building up on the sidewalls of the pipe there. So that belly is too minor, in my opinion, to recommend repairs on. It's not displaying enough flow problems or anything of the sort there. And bellies are also, yeah, this is definitely 4-inch PVC here. I can see the transition now. bellies are much more concerning when they're right up next to the foundation of the home, where you have very little pipe to fill up if it blocks before you're coming up through your fixtures. That is not a concerning belly there. As long as you're not flushing gobs and gobs of paper towels and tampons and stuff that should not be going down the sewer line, that will not be a problem at all there. The other thing to avoid, and it goes for any sewer line, is not putting grease and cooking oil down your sink. It'll gunk up even perfect sewer lines, but when you get standing water, that oil likes to harden up when it hits standing water. And this line is absolutely spotless. I mean, there is not a speck of anything in here. It looks fantastic, even with the belly in there. Now we're going to go ahead and reel the camera out of the line. We have good flow to the main lateral connection. Both the ABS and PVC portions of the sewer line we have scoped here today all appear to be in good condition, and the sewer line is functioning properly at this time.